Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So it's the innings break in the third ODI being played between India and England, and India has posted a total of 356 on board batting first. It was England who had opted to ball first, and India have posted a mammoth total on board. Uh, Starting from the very beginning, Rohit Sharma, Indian captain, who scored 100 in the last ODI at Cuttack, was out cheaply on one. Mark Wood got his wicket, but afterwards Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli stitched a very good partnership, and Shubman Gill registered his seventh ODI ton today. And Virat Kohli too registered his 73rd ODI 50, although he was a bit fortunate to get there, but it will give him a huge round of confidence. And Shreyas Iyer too, who has been in good touch in this series, also played well for his 78. He scored it at a brisk rate in just 64 balls. He scored 8 boundaries and 2 sixes. So India has posted a total of 356 on board. KL Rahul too, who didn't get many opportunities to bat in the first two ODIs, but today he was promoted up the order at number 5, which is his best suited position. He batted well. He played a cameo of 40 in the death overs of just 29 deliveries. He scored 40 runs. Hardik Pandya hit a couple of maximums against Adil Rashid, but was eventually castled by Adil Rashid only. Akshar Patel, Washington Sundar, and Harshit Rana chipped in with a few cameos in the end. And India has posted a total of 356 on board. Shubman Gill was the star of the innings as he played a really good knock, and he scored 112 of just 102 deliveries, which included 14 boundaries and 3 sixes. So India has posted a mammoth total on board, and it's now up to the England whether the series will go down as 3-0 or 2-1. As India has already won the series after winning the match at Nagpur and at Cuttack. India chased down totals there, but it was the first time in the series that India was batting first, and they have batted well. Although in the end there were some hiccups which costed India some 20-30 runs in the end. India could have easily gone past 370, 380 mark, but India lost wickets at regular intervals, eventually being bundled out for 356 on the last ball of the innings. In the end overs, Hardik Pandya, Akshar Patel, Washington Sundar, and Harshit Rana chipped in with a few cameos of 17, 13, 14, and 13. Whereas KL Rahul, who didn't get many opportunities to bat in the first two ODIs, batted well for his 40 of 29 deliveries. He scored it at a strike rate of 137, which was required at that point of time because India wanted to post a target above 350, and with due expected in the evening at Ahmedabad, it was very crucial to get past the 350 mark, which India has done. As far as the record at the Narendra Modi Stadium is concerned, there have been 5 ODI games played here, and teams batting second have won 4 of them. So it's a chasing ground. It's a chase-friendly ground, and the average first innings scores stands at 249. But India have gone past it pretty well. India have posted 356 on board, and it's now up to the Indian bowlers. Uh, in the beginning, Rohit Sharma mentioned at the toss that he wanted to bat first, and Indian batters have justified that. As far as the Indian bowling department is concerned, they have made a few changes. Ravindra Jadeja has been replaced by Washington Sundar today. Kuldeep Yadav has come in place of Varun Chakravarti because he was injured. He was not available for this game, and Arshdeep Singh has replaced Mohammad Shami in the 11. So Indian bowlers have a job in hand to restrict England before 356, and that would mean that India would whitewash England before going into the Champions Trophy that will be played in Dubai from 19th of February. So Indian bowlers, although due is expected, but they would fancy their chances because 356 is a very big total, and it is the highest ODI total in Ahmedabad. They It is the second highest total recorded in Ahmedabad. 365 was recorded by South Africa against India in Ahmedabad in 2010, and this is the second highest total recorded at this particular venue. And post renovation of this ground, when it was renamed as the Narendra Modi Stadium, earlier it was named Motera Cricket Stadium. This is the highest total posted here after the renovation. So India, who have last played here in the 2023 World Cup final, they eventually lost to Australia. They couldn't manage to post a big total on that particular day, but today they have managed a very big total on board. Uh, Thanks to Shubman Gill's seventh ODI 100. This is his seventh ODI 100, and after getting the scores of 87 and 60 in the first two ODIs, he has posted 112 today. He has scored 112 and at a very good click as well. He scored it at a strike rate of 109.8. Virat Kohli, though, was fortunate enough, but he also gained some confidence as he uh, reached his 73rd ODI 50 today before getting dismissed to Adil Rashid once again. For England, Adil Rashid was the pick of the bowlers. He bowled 10 overs, full quota of his overs, and he scalped four big wickets off Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, and Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya hit him for a couple of maximums, but he came back really well and castled Hardik Pandya to register his fourth wicket on the last ball of his spell. So for England, there was just one positive. Adil Rashid bowled well. Joe Root, who was given the ball earlier in the innings, bowled 5 overs today, and he accounted for a wicket of he accounted for a wicket of Akshar Patel, and he gave away 47 runs as well. Gus Atkinson, who has not been in form in this series so far, be it the T20Is or the ODIs, he also went for 74 runs in the 8 overs he bowled, and he scalped just one wicket of Harshit Rana in the death overs. So Indian batters have posted a big total on board, and England have managed to contain India in the latter half of the innings with regular wickets, but 356 on any day is a very big score, and with the due expected later in the evening, England might fancy their chances, but it is India who are up during the innings break, and India have their noses ahead in the innings break, and they would want to whitewash England and give a statement to the world before going into the Champions Trophy and win that eventually. So England, though, has some injury concerns in their squad. Ben Duckett was seen limping, and he might not take the field while batting. He might not open the innings because he wasn't on the field in the latter half of the innings, so he might not open the batting. England has made one change in their squad. Tom Banton is playing, so Tom Banton might open the innings alongside Josh Butler. So this is the news. Tom Banton might open the innings alongside Phil Salt. Josh Butler might come in at his normal position. So this is what is the news. And for India, this is the 23rd time they have posted a total of 300 and plus in the after 2019 World Cup. And Shubman Gill is it was his 50th ODI game, and he has scored 100, and he has also reached, and he has also became the first batter for India who has reached 2,500 runs in just 50 ODI innings. He is the fastest to reach there, and he did it with style as he scored his seventh ODI 100 too. So Shubman Gill, it was a good day for Indian batting. Shubman Gill registered 100. Virat Kohli, who has not been in form of late, scored a very valuable 50. Although he couldn't convert it into a big score, but this will give him a lot of confidence before going into the ICC tournament. Shreyas Iyer, who was not expected to be a part uh, of the series, as Yashasvi Jaiswal was considered to be the first choice in the 11, but Shreyas Iyer in Nagpur, he scored a very valuable 50. At Cuttack too, he scored a very good 44, eventually getting out due to an unfortunate run out. But today, Shreyas Iyer stood tall and scored 78 of 64 balls. So India now needs to defend 356 runs and win this series 3-0 and go into the Champions Trophy with a lot of confidence. So this is the news, and I think India, although the due is expected, but India will chase this, defend this total as it's a huge total, and I think Arshdeep Singh will play a very crucial role as he has not played many ODIs, and it will give us an idea of how Arshdeep Singh might fare in the upcoming Champions Trophy as well. So there is no Mohammad Shami in this squad, and it is a comparatively inexperienced bowling lineup that India has fielded today, with no Jasprit Bumrah, with no Mohammad Shami. The onus relies on Arshdeep Singh, who is playing his first game of the series, and Harshit Rana, who has replaced Jasprit Bumrah in the Champions Trophy squad yesterday. So the Champions Trophy squad was announced yesterday, and uh, India have made a couple of changes. Varun Chakravarti has replaced Yashasvi Jaiswal in the squad, and Harshit Rana has replaced injured Jasprit Bumrah. So there are two changes in India's new squad for the Champions Trophy. Varun Chakravarti has made it through, and Jasprit Bumrah is injured, so Harshit Rana has replaced him. So India is going with five spinners in the Champions Trophy and just three reserve players. The three reserve players, namely, are Yashasvi Jaiswal, Mohammad Siraj, and Shivam Dube, who will not be traveling with the team, but they have been kept as non-traveling reserves for the ICC Champions Trophy. The major setback to Indian hopes was that India's strike pacer Jasprit Bumrah is not going to feature in the Champions Trophy due to a back issue, back injury he suffered in the Sydney Test match at Australia in the Border Gavaskar Trophy, and he has not played any cricket since then. He was currently training at the NCA and gone through some scans, and the reports didn't allow the Indian team to play him to get his name in the squad for the Champions Trophy. Although he was named in the earlier squad, but now he is not a part of the squad. Varun Chakravarti, though he was not named in the squad earlier, performed well in the T20I series, and now in the ODI series he played one game at Cuttack and he bowled pretty well. So Varun Chakravarti has come into the squad, and today he is not playing due to an injury. Kuldeep Yadav is playing his second game of the series. He played at Nagpur and he is playing it today. So as far as India is concerned, their batting looks in good touch. Rohit Sharma, the Indian captain, scored 100 at Cuttack, so he is in form now. Shubman Gill has been in form in the whole series. He scored 87 and 60 at Nagpur and Cuttack, and today he has scored his seventh ODI 100. Virat Kohli, who has not been in touch of late, scored 52. So he will would have gained a lot of confidence with his score today. Shreyas Iyer, who played a good knock at Cuttack of 44, unfortunately he got run out. At Nagpur too, he scored a very quick fire 59, and today as well, Shreyas Iyer has shown promise and he has cemented his position at number 4. KL Rahul, who was batting down the order in the first couple of games, Akshay Patel was being sent in ahead of him due to the right hand left hand combination. KL Rahul was sent to bat at number 5 today, which is regarded as his best suited position, and he played a good knock of 40 of just 29 deliveries in the death overs and has given India a good target on board. He played well in the end. Hardik Pandya too batted well. He hit a couple of maximum and got a very good delivery from Adil Rashid, who cleaned him up on 17. He scored 17 of just 9 deliveries. So Hardik Pandya, Indian batting order looks informed. Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, hit hundreds in the series. Virat Kohli to hit a 50 today. Shreyas Iyer has scored 250s in the three games that he has played in the series. KL Rahul too came back in form today. Akshay Patel already scored played good knocks at Nagpur and at Cuttack, and Indian batting has shown a lot of promise. Now it's up to the Indian bowlers to defend the total and take India uh, to the Champions Trophy with a 3-0 win over England, and it would be give a very good statement to the world of cricket because England is not a very bad side in limited overs cricket, although they have not fared well since the 2023 World Cup that was held in India. In the 2023 World Cup, England weren't able to make it to the semi-finals, and they had lost to Afghanistan at Delhi, and still they haven't managed to uh, put their best foot forward in the subcontinent conditions. And with the Champions Trophy being played in Pakistan and Dubai, it's up to them. It's very difficult. It's very getting very difficult for the English team as well. As far as the Australian side is concerned, they also have a lot of injury issues. Pat Cummins, Hazelwood was ruled out earlier, and today the news came in that Mitchell Stark will not be featuring in the Champions Trophy due to personal reasons. Although the reasons hasn't haven't made been made clear, but Stark is out of the Champions Trophy for personal reasons. And Steve Smith will be leading Australia in the Champions Trophy, and there are no Hazelwood, Cummins, and Stark in the 11, or rather the squad of Australia that was announced earlier today. And as far as India is concerned, India has made two changes in the squad. Jasprit Bumrah has been ruled out of the Champions Trophy because of a back injury, and Varun Chakravarti has made it to the squad in place of Yashasvi Jaiswal. Bumrah has been ruled out, and Harshit Rana has replaced him. Although Mohammad Siraj is in the non-traveling reserves of the team. The three non-traveling reserves of the Indian team are Yashasvi Jaiswal, Mohammad Siraj, and Shivam Dubey. They will not be traveling with the team, but they have been kept as the reserves. And in case any injury occurs during the World Cup, then Champions Trophy, then they will definitely be a part of the squad. So this is the news, and Australia were up against England today in the second ODI. The first ODI was in the first ODI rather, and Sri Lanka has beaten Australia by 49 runs. So again, a big news for Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka is not even a part of the Champions Trophy. As you know that the Champions Trophy is features the top eight teams of the world in the ICC rankings, and Sri Lanka is not a part of it right now. So Sri Lanka has beaten a side who is a part of the Champions Trophy. Sri Lanka has beaten Australia by 49 runs today, and the credit goes to the Sri Lankan captain Charit Asalanka, who scored a brilliant 127 when his team was in trouble. Although Sri Lanka weren't able to put a massive total on board, 214 was the total they put up on board. They were bundled out for 214, but Australia was all out for 165 thanks to Tikshana's brilliant spell. He scalped four big wickets, and Australia have lost the match against Sri Lanka. And in the two-match ODI series, Sri Lanka has gained a lead of 1-0 over Australia. So another big news from the world of cricket as far as the tri-series is concerned. Uh, South Africa and Pakistan are playing against each other to book a date with the New Zealand team, who are already in the finals that will be played in Karachi on 14th of February. New Zealand have already beaten Pakistan and South Africa, but South Africa and Pakistan are locking horns today with an intention to make it to the final. South Africa are currently 241 for 4, batting first in 39.3 overs, and they have started well. Klassen is unbeaten on 40. Bavuma, the South African captain, scored a good 82. And Breedske, who made his debut in the last game against New Zealand, he scored 150 on debut and broke all the ODI records for a debutant. He scored an handy 83 today as well. So Matthew Bridske is another positive for South Africa. And if they beat Pakistan today, then it will be South Africa and New Zealand who will be locking horns in the final on 14th of February in the Tri Series. So Sri Lanka has beaten Australia. These are the news coming in from the world of cricket. Sri Lanka has beaten Australia in the first ODI by 49 runs. South Africa are going well against Pakistan, and if they win today's match, then they will be up against New Zealand in the Tri Series final. The match is going on at Karachi. South Africa are 241 for 4 at the end of 39 overs. And as far as the Ranji Trophy games are concerned, Kerala has made it through as the match was drawn. Due to a first inning lead of just 1 run, Kerala has made it to the semis. So the four semi-finalists of the Ranji Trophy are Kerala, Gujarat, Vidarbha, and Mumbai. Kerala and Gujarat will face each other in the semi-final one, and Vidarbha and Mumbai are going to face each other in the semi-final two of the Ranji Trophy. So was the news about the Ranji Trophy. Vidarbha, Kerala, Mumbai, and Gujarat. These are the four semi-finalists. Uh, we had three semi-finalists sorted yesterday itself, but today it was the game between Kerala and Jammu Kashmir, which was eventually drawn by Kerala. And due to that the slender lead of just 1 run, Kerala has made it through to the semi-finals, and they will now be facing Gujarat in the semi-final one. And as far coming back to the India versus England game, India has posted a mammoth total of 356 runs thanks to a brilliant ton from Shubman Gill, who batted well, and he scored his seventh ODI ton today. Uh, as you know, that he had already scored a 87 at Nagpur in the same ODI series, in this ODI series, and he scored a second fiddle. He played a very good second fiddle to Rohit Sharma. At Cuttack, he scored a 60 of just 52 deliveries there as well, and today he has backed it up with a brilliant 100. So we have our player of the series sorted, and it will be Shubman Gill, and he scored it at a very good click as well of just 102 deliveries. He batted at a strike rate of 109.8. The biggest positive for India, I would say, will be Virat Kohli, because he is now back in form. Uh, Although he couldn't convert his 50 into 100, but it will eventually give him a lot of confidence because he was fortunate today. There were a lot of edges and top edges that didn't carry to the fielder. But Virat Kohli eventually managed to get to that 50, and it will give him a lot of confidence going into the ICC Champions Trophy. And for India, the only concern was the lack of form of two of their biggest players, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Rohit Sharma at Cuttack hit a brilliant 100, hit a brilliant match-winning 100, chasing 305, and it was Kohli today who's batted well and scored a 52. Although he was out against a good ball, a good delivery from Adil Rashid once again, he was out on 52. The recognition must be given to Phil Salt behind the stumps today. He scalped some brilliant catches. He caught some brilliant catches, and Rohit Sharma, that edge flew, and he took a brilliant catch off Mark Wood. Adil Rashid bowled a very good leg spinner delivery to Virat Kohli that caught his edge and was eventually caught by Phil Salt. Shreyas Iyer nicked one while he was trying to leg glance, and it was an unfortunate way of dismissal for Shreyas Iyer as he was looking set for another 100, another century. But nevertheless, he scored a brilliant 78 of just 64 deliveries, and he played in a very dominating fashion alongside Shubman Gill after Virat Kohli's dismissal. And Virat Kohli's dismissal could have given England a scope to come back into the game, but Shreyas Iyer and Shubman Gill joined hands to neglect that, and they batted well. KL Rahul too managed to hit a brilliant 40 of just 29 deliveries, and Hardik Pandya played a brilliant knock too. He hit a couple of maximums and scored 17. Adil Rashid once again bowled an absolute jaffa to get rid of him. So this is the news. India needs 356 runs. India needs to defend 356 runs to make the series 3-0 and whitewash England before going into the big ICC Champions Trophy, the much awaited ICC Champions Trophy. And as far as the England team is concerned, they have to chase down 357, which will be a record total at this venue. If they chase this down, it will be a part of the history. If they chase this down, then England will make the series 1-2, because India has already won the series after winning the first two games at Nagpur and Qatar. So it's all upon the Indian bowlers now. There are rather inexperienced bowling lineup with Mohammad Shami not featuring today. Harshit Rana will be partnering with Arshdeep Singh with the new ball. Hardik Pandya is the Indian fast bowling all rounder, as you all know. That Indian spinners are Washington Sundar has replaced Ravindra Jadeja in the 11 today. So another area where there is a bit of lack of experience, and Ravindra Jadeja has been replaced by Washington Sundar. So Washington Sundar, Akshar Patel, and Kuldeep Yadav, who has replaced Varun Chakravarti due to an injury. Varun Chakravarti played the last game. He bowled well. He scalped just one wicket, but he created many opportunities while bowling. Varun Chakravarti has also been added to the Champions Trophy squad in place of Yashasvi Jaiswal. So in place of him, Kuldeep Yadav is playing today, and it is upon them to restrict England before 356 and hand India a 3-0 victory. So let's see what the game, how the game pans out. I think although the deuce is expected, but I think India will be able to defend the total. And there's one injury concern for England. Ben Duckett is not fit. He was seen holding his groin while fielding, and he had left the field in the latter part of the innings. So Ben Duckett might not open the innings because he was out for some time off the field. He was off the field for some time. Tom Banton has been added to the squad. Tom Banton, as you all know, that he was a part of the I League that was going around in Dubai right now, and he batted well there. He has been in good form. He has been added to the 11 today. So it will be interesting to see how the things pan out. But it is a very big total on board, and 356. India would fancy their chances to defend this total and make it 3-0 and give a statement to the world that we are coming for the Champions Trophy. So let's see how the things pan out. We will join you all in the post match as well. And till then, do like the video if you like the analysis, and do subscribe to the channel for more. And do follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn. We'll join you then. This is Abhilash Shah for Statify TV signing off.